So apparently nobody wants a brand new home in Cibolo, close to Randolph Air Force Base, Fort Sam Houston, Schlather Park, great schools, HEB, Walmart, and multiple upscale builders, right? Because who wants convenience? Who wants new construction? Who wants a family-friendly neighborhood in one of the strongest growth quarters northeast of San Antonio? It absolutely sounds terrible. But seriously, if you're planning to move in San Antonio in 9 days, or Cibolo, 9 weeks, or even 9 months, and you're looking for new construction, strong schools, military convenience, and a community with access to San Antonio, Cibolo, Schertz, and New Braunfels, then this video is absolutely for you. Today, we're talking about Buffalo Crossing in Cibolo, Texas. And we're gonna cover absolutely everything: the good, the bad, the cost, the commute, the builders, the nearby parks, and most importantly, the homes. So let's get into it. But before we do, if you're planning to move to San Antonio or any of the surrounding areas from out of state or another country, my team and I help families relocate here every single week. My name is Jose Buentello with the agency. My number is 210-996-9608. You can also schedule a Zoom call with me, and my new home buddy link is down below. You can see houses like this absolutely for free. And many of our clients actually find us right here on YouTube, and you can check that and verify that by checking my Google reviews, which I have 51. We work with relocation, family, military buyers, out-of-state buyers, international buyers, and higher end clients. So whether you're moving in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months, you can call, text, or email me at any time. I'm so sorry. We would truly love to help. But before we continue, here's the Bible verse of the day. If you didn't know, I love Jesus, and that's one of the things that I am not ashamed to say. So Psalm 118:24, today is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And honestly, that's just a really good reminder. Every day is a blessing. Every day is an opportunity. And no matter what season you're in, there's always something to be grateful for. All right, let's continue. So here's what I want you to think about in terms of relocation. So if you're moving in 9 days, you absolutely need speed. You need clarity, you need direction, and you need someone who knows the area. I was just talking to the home sales consultant, and he said that he knows Cibolo like the back of his hand, and so do I. So if we're gonna go into this Bel Air home here shortly, but at least we know that we have a good sales consultant out here to help if you're looking in the Cibolo area for Bel Air homes. Just an absolute stunning home, right? But if you're moving in 9 weeks, you need strategy. You need to compare communities, builders, school, commute times, taxes, incentives, and monthly payments. And if you're moving in 9 months, you need vision. You're planning for your future. You're deciding where your family is going to live. And that's exactly why I make these videos, so you can make confident decisions before you ever step foot in Texas. Let's talk about a little bit where Buffalo Crossing is. So Buffalo Crossing is located in Cibolo, Texas. Cibolo, Texas is just northeast of San Antonio in the 78108 zip code, with easy access to I-35, the corridor, FM 1103, Schertz, Selma, New Braunfels, and San Antonio. This location is especially strong for military buyers because you're roughly about 4.5 miles from Joint Base San Antonio, Randolph, and you also have access toward Fort Sam Houston. So for military families, this is a very, very practical location. You're not just buying a home, you're buying convenience. Now, let's talk a little bit about what makes Buffalo Crossing different. So here's the big headline. Buffalo Crossing gives you upscale new construction in Cibolo with strong school zoning, military convenience, walkability to a 44-acre Schlather Park, and multiple builders offering different price points and layouts. This is not a rural acre lot community. This is not hill country luxury. This is a suburban new construction community focused on convenience, schools, military access, parks, family lifestyle, and larger family homes. Let's talk a little bit about the builders in Buffalo Crossing. So the main builders to talk about out here are Chesmar, Bel Air, Coventry. So Chesmar gives you a strong new construction option starting around the low 400s. Bel Air Homes is a little bit more upscale with pricing starting in the more mid 450s to high 500s. Homes ranging from, a little over 2,200 square feet to just over 3,000 square feet, and layouts with 3 to 5 bedrooms and 3 to 5 bathrooms. All right, let's look over what Bel Air has to offer. Bel Air also includes features like open concept floor plans, premium cabinetry, granite countertops, covered patios, and energy efficient construction. And popular floor plans include Yosemite, Yellowstone, and the Gardner, which I believe is this one. Then you have Coventry Homes, which is right here behind me, which is more of the premium 70-foot home site options. So their price ranges from mid 500s to starting in the 600s, but could go higher than that to about mid to high 600s, with homes from 2,358 square feet to 3,552 plus square feet, and layouts from 4 to 5 bedrooms and 3 to 4.5 bedrooms. They offer plans like the Denison, the Hart, Collin, Caddo Mills, and the Motley. So when you compare the builders, the simple breakdown is Chesmar gives you the entry point, Bel Air gives you upscale value, and then Coventry gives you premium home sites and large floor plans. Let's talk a little bit about the pros and the cons of Buffalo Crossing. Let's talk about the pros. So number one is definitely military convenience. And now I'm just in the model home because I wanted to show you guys how beautiful it is. So you're roughly 4.5 miles from Randolph Air Force Base, which makes Buffalo Crossing extremely attractive for military families. If you're stationed at Randolph, this location can make a daily life so much easier. And because you also have access toward Fort Sam Houston, this location gives military buyers a ton of flexibility. The second one is SCUC ISD. So Buffalo Crossing is zoned to Schertz Cibolo Universal City ISD, feeding into Byron P. Steele High School. For families relocating from out of state, this matters a lot, because schools are usually one of the first things buyers ask about. The third one is the park, Schlechter Park. You're within walking distance of a 44-acre park. That gives you access to outdoor spaces, sports, walking, recreation, and just a stronger family lifestyle. For families with kids, dogs, or people who really just want to be outside, this is a major benefit. The fourth one is absolutely upscale new construction. This is not like tiny starter home new construction. With Bel Air and Coventry, you're seeing larger homes, premium features, 70-foot home sites, 3-car garages, covered patios, game rooms, media room options, and more elevated floor plans. And that 3-car garage is an option. So that helps Buffalo Crossing appeal to move-up buyers, military officers, executives, and relocation families who really just want more space. All right, now let's look at the cons, because no community is perfect. So the first con is the price point. This is not the cheapest new construction community. I'll be very honest with you guys. Once you start looking at Bel Air and Coventry, you're often in the mid 400s to low 6 to mid 600s range. So buyers really need to be realistic. You're paying for location, Cibolo schools, builder quality, and convenience. Number two is the growth in the traffic. Cibolo's growing. I was just talking to the sales consultant who grew up here, and some of the stuff was not here when he was here. It's booming, but that means more development, more rooftops, more traffic, and more pressure on roads like FM 1103 and the I-35 corridor. So yes, this location is convenient, but during peak times, traffic can still be frustrating. Con number three, this is not hill country living or acre lot living. If you want 1-acre lots, hill country views, custom homes, or a rural luxury feel, this probably isn't it. Buffalo Crossing is suburban, it's convenient, it's family oriented, but it's not trying to be Bulverde, Bernie, or the Dominion. Now we're gonna go look at some model homes, and we're gonna talk about the pros and the cons of living here. And we're gonna talk about this. First home represents the entry point into Buffalo Crossing. This would most likely be a Chesmar style entry point. The price range is in the low 400s. Square footage from 1,900 to 2,200 square feet, 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2 to 3 bathrooms. This is perfect for military buyers, relocation families, first-time new construction buyers, move-up buyers. This is really the home for someone who wants Cibolo, SCUCISD, newer home and Randolph access without jumping, directly into that 500K or 600K range. All right, now we're gonna go look at the more upscale mid-range home. This is the second home here. This is more of the upscale mid-range. This one represents Bel Air homes. These price ranges from the mid 400s to the high 500s. We're gonna go inside and take a look at the model home. We're gonna talk about square footage, the bed and the bath, and who it's really ideal for. So square footage here, the range, it's got 2,200 to 3,000, give or take. Bedrooms 3 to 5, bathrooms 3 to 5. And this one's really ideal for just grown families, military officers, professionals relocating to Texas, and buyers who just want nicer standard features. Popular floor plans include the Yosemite, the Yellowstone, and the Garter. So this is really where Buffalo Crossing starts to feel a little bit more elevated. Now we're gonna go look at the third home, which is the Coventry Homes buyer. So this is the third home, and it's the premium larger home. This final home represents the Coventry Homes buyer. Price ranges from mid 500s to low mid 600s, give or take. Square footage, we're gonna go inside, and it's an absolutely beautiful home, so just stick with me. It's around 2,358 square feet to 3,552 plus square feet. Bedrooms about 4 to 5, bathrooms 3 to 4.5. Home sites, here is a premium 70-foot wide home site. Look at that, guys. It's so beautiful. So this is absolutely perfect for larger families, executives, higher end military buyers, remote workers, families needing game rooms, media rooms, extra bedrooms, and more garage space. Popular floor plans here are the Denison, Hart, Collin, Caddo Mills, and the Motley. So this is the premium side of Buffalo Crossing. So now we're going to talk about cost of living. So let's get into some numbers. All right, let's talk numbers because this absolutely matters. For Buffalo Crossing, you're generally looking at new construction from the low 400s into the 600K plus range, depending on builder, floor plan, lots, upgrades, and incentives. Utilities will vary, but this is just for budgeting purposes. I would estimate electric, so $160 to $325, water $60 to $140, internet $60 to $100, and Coventry shows HOA on the website around $67 a month. I just talked to the home sales consultant. She just verified, and it's $800 a year. And the property taxes here at 1.9%. If you're a disabled veteran, you're 100% disabled veteran, you're at 0 property taxes. So before we fall in love with the home, we need to verify absolutely everything, and that's what you have me here for. So tax rate, HOA, insurance, estimated monthly payments, builder incentives, and any special assessments. That is how you avoid the payment shock, guys. So let's now talk the stores and amenities, so proximity. Here's what's nearby. Randolph Air Force Base is about 4.5 miles. Fort Sam Houston is actually accessible from the community. Schleither Park is walking distance. HEB is nearby, about 10-15 minutes, give or take. Walmart's also nearby. Byron P. Steele High School is also nearby. The Forum at Olympia Parkway, a couple minutes away. Cibolo Historic District dining, minutes away. I mean, everything is within 10-15 minutes. New Braunfels about 25 to 30 minutes. Downtown San Antonio is about 30 to 40 minutes. San Antonio International Airport is about 25 to 35 minutes. Now, let's talk about who this community is perfect for. So this is absolutely perfect for the military families, the buyers stationed near Randolph Air Force Base, relocation families, move-up buyers, who people want to be in the SCUC ISD buyers, new construction buyers, and the high-end and suburban buyers. So people who want Cibolo location, newer homes, stronger school access, parks nearby, military convenience, and access to San Antonio and New Braunfels. Let's talk about who should not live here. If you want 1-acre lots, hill country views, custom luxury homes, downtown walkability, a rural feel, or the cheapest possible new construction, this may not be the right fit for you. Buffalo Crossing is about military access, schools, parks, Cibolo convenience, new construction, and family lifestyle. So is Buffalo Crossing worth it for the right buyer? Absolutely. If you're looking for new construction, Cibolo schools, access to Randolph Air Force Base, larger floor plans, parks nearby, and a strong northeast San Antonio location, this is definitely a community worth looking at. So if you're planning to move to San Antonio or any of the surrounding areas in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months, my team and I would love to help. You can call me at 210-996-908, text me or email me anytime. We help families relocate every single week. New home buddy link is down below, and so is my Zoom to book a Zoom call with me. God bless you guys, and it would be an honor to serve you. Until the next video, bye.